There is a Menomonee Valley 2.0 or Phase 2 that is coming, and that is equally, if not more exciting than the initial phase. There are about 150 acres. Let me say that again. There's 150 acres of potential development sites in the Menomonee Valley above and beyond the original development. There's only 5 acres left in the original business park, but there are 150 acres stretching up and down the Menomonee River that can be used for future development. That includes the Reed Street Yards project that we talked about, which is a 17-acre new industrial park in the city of Milwaukee. It includes the City Lights development that was one of the slides on Rocky's presentation. There's a huge amount of land associated with that, and the first part of that is off. There are numerous infill sites up and down the Canal Street and the ancillary streets in the Menomonee Valley. I mean, to take one other example, look at the massive U.S. Post Office building. That's a building that could be, that for many years has been talked about as a redevelopment. Sometime during the next few years, that is a potential redevelopment, as well as the U.S. Post Office relocates to Oak Creek. The city, working with MVP and other partners, is putting in new infrastructure that's going to include footbridges linking the neighborhoods south of the valley, continued extensions of the Hank Aaron Trail, parking solutions, and other infrastructure solutions that will assist this future growth. All of this will have a catalytic effect not only on the existing businesses in the Menomonee Valley and help to upgrade the image and the brand even more than it's already been upgraded, but I think it's going to have a catalytic effect on the 3rd and 5th Ward, on the area around Miller Park, on the area to the neighborhoods to the north and south of the Menomonee Valley. So this is a very exciting catalytic project. My prediction is in the next few years we will see, again, a new business park. We will see continued new development on vacant land sites in the valley, adaptive reuse of existing buildings, including numerous city-owned buildings, greater linkages to the surrounding neighborhoods, the additional expansion of current Menomonee Valley corporate residents such as Falk, Cargill, Potawatomi, and a continued rebranding of the Menomonee Valley as one of the principal business corridors in southeastern Milwaukee.
Absolutely. Private-public partnerships supported by foundations and the public get a lot more done. In fact, I would hope that once they fill up their land, they start looking east. We talked about the Reed Street Yards. You start talking about on the river starting to go up the Kinnickinnick, the Solvay Coke area. You start talking about the Harbor Commission land. I was a Harbor Commissioner for 10 years. There's a lot of land down there that sooner or later somebody should look at and see what can be put down there. There's a lot of developmental opportunities from the valley right through to the lake. And hopefully either that group could extend it or some other group could come together to cause it to happen.
Menomonee Valley Partners is a textbook example. It's something you would study at Harvard Business School. It's something that can be replicated at each and every development that we move forward. It can be Lakefront Development Partners, West Wisconsin Avenue Partners, Park East Development Partners, and on and on and on. What you did, Mayor, in going ahead and appointing Steve Chernoff as part of West Wisconsin Avenue for the task force was a very important step forward. I think that needs to evolve much like Menomonee Valley Partners did, so that we can have a sustainable plan in the future that can be seeded with capital necessary for its implementation of the vision.